As Alan Strange put it, one way to describe sub-audio FM is as pitch ornamentation. A series of trills can be produced with a sub-audio square wave controlling the exponential FM of an oscillator. Strange notes that a traditional trill ornament trills to or from an upper auxiliary pitch. For example, in C major, a trill notation on a D will be a series of E's and D's. In order to effectively create this for only certain steps in a sequence, Strange implements these so-called selected FM trills with sequencer commands using a VCA to let the square wave through during gate outputs from particular steps of a sequence. The output of the VCA is patched to the expo FM on the oscillator, and the CV output of the sequencer is patched to the 1 volt per octave input. The result is that the sequence plays as normal, but with trills added each time there is a gate output. The program wave shape must be positive only, alternately adding one whole step to the D to create an E, and going back to 0 to create a D again. A bipolar wave would shift up and down from the center frequency, and thus the main sequence note would never be heard during the trill. For a square wave shape, we can actually substitute a series of clock pulses, which will be exactly the same as a positive-only low-frequency square wave. So let's use a cycling gate from maths as our trill source, and modDemix as our VCA. I'm going to start with a slow clock so that we can hear the interval created and attenuate the expo FM accordingly until we get the whole step we are looking for. Now we can sequence the VCO with branes and pressure points. Okay, now let's speed up the clock so it's faster than the sequence clock will be. And we'll use choice gate outputs from pressure points to turn the trills on. Another option for our trill and clock outputs is TEMPI, which would let us easily create a multiple of the clock so that the trills seem to be in time with the sequence. If we continue this movement from analog to digital by using René as our sequencer, we can streamline and extend this patch in a few ways. First, we can use the René channel's gate output and gate programming to more quickly select which notes get trills. Second, we can use multiple channels of René so that we gate note events differently from trills. Let's use the Cartesian gate output to turn the trills on. Using the X gate output for note events. Third, we can free up the VCA by using TEMPI run-stop commands. We'll mod enable the trilling channel and set up the run-stop to be for modded channels. Also with this method, we have the option of having the C gate turn on the trilling momentarily as we did with the VCA, or in a toggling manner, which is more like switching it on with one gate and off with the next. I actually prefer the toggling here. Fourth, we can make the trills always play in key by using René's CV.add instead of the VCO's expo FM input. We'll just patch directly to the XCV input and attenuate carefully so it only adds one note above the location's value. This addition takes place before the channel's quantizer, so it will always trill in key. We could add additional variation here by using the mod input for direction or other variation in the sequence.